Ever wondered if being single in your golden years might actually be the key to a happier life? What if, in old age, being alone is better than having a partner? It may sound surprising, but for many older adults, embracing single life can bring a sense of freedom, peace, and fulfillment that is hard to find in a relationship. In this video, I'm going to share some unexpected reasons why being single as you grow older might actually be the best choice for your happiness and well-being. From emotional independence to the joy of making decisions for yourself, stick around as we explore how single life can be the key to thriving in your later years. Key point 1: freedom and independence. One of the biggest advantages of being single in old age is the freedom it offers. When you don't have a partner to consider, you're able to live life entirely on your own terms. Imagine the ability to pick up and travel whenever the mood strikes, without needing to consult anyone else or make compromises. Whether it's a spontaneous weekend getaway, a long-awaited trip to your dream destination, or simply exploring new places on your own, the freedom to move and experience life as you wish is truly liberating. And it's not just about travel. Being single gives you the power to make decisions based on your own desires without having to consider someone else's preferences or needs. You can choose how you spend your days, from the hobbies you pursue to the people you interact with. Want to spend the afternoon reading in your favorite cafe or take up a new painting class? No problem. Every choice is yours, and that sense of autonomy can feel incredibly empowering, especially as you grow older and realize that time is precious. Many older people who embrace single life talk about the joy of focusing on their own well-being without the distractions or responsibilities that come with being in a partnership. There's more room to nurture your personal passions and needs. You can prioritize what you need, whether it's time for self-care, pursuing long-held dreams, or just enjoying a peaceful routine. This freedom often leads to a renewed sense of purpose and self-discovery, something that can sometimes be lost in the hustle of a relationship. For many, the opportunity to put themselves first is the key to thriving in their later years. Key point 2: emotional self-sufficiency. One of the most profound benefits of being single in older age is the emotional self-sufficiency that often develops. Without a partner, seniors learn to rely on themselves for emotional support and happiness. Instead of depending on someone else to lift their spirits or validate their feelings, they discover the strength to find joy within themselves. Over time, this independence fosters a deep emotional resilience, allowing older adults to handle life's ups and downs with a greater sense of inner calm. Many elderly individuals who have embraced single life share that learning to be emotionally self-reliant has been one of the most empowering aspects of growing older. Without the emotional roller coaster that sometimes comes with relationships, they find peace in knowing they are capable of navigating life's challenges on their own. One elderly woman once shared, "I've realized that happiness comes from within. Sure, it's nice to have someone to share it with, but I don't need anyone to complete me. I've found that fulfilling my own needs brings me peace, whether it's through painting, reading, or simply spending time with friends." Building emotional self-sufficiency can also lead to a stronger sense of fulfillment in hobbies, friendships, and community. When you're single, you can devote more energy to the things that truly bring you joy. Many seniors report that their social circles become richer, filled with deeper friendships that aren't overshadowed by romantic entanglements. It's often easier to form authentic connections when you're not emotionally dependent on one person. You can build a diverse support network of people who uplift you in different ways, from longtime friends to new acquaintances, and it's these connections that often become a source of immense satisfaction and contentment. Key point 3: financial autonomy. Another compelling advantage of being single in your later years is the financial autonomy it provides. When you don't have to consider the financial needs or preferences of a partner, managing your money becomes a lot simpler and more straightforward. You have the freedom to allocate your resources according to your own priorities, whether that means investing in experiences like travel, hobbies, or even treating yourself to something special, without having to negotiate or justify it. Without the complexities of joint finances or the occasional disagreements about spending habits, you can streamline your budget to reflect what truly matters to you. If you decide to spend on something like a new hobby, a health-related purchase, or simply save up for a rainy day, it's entirely your call. Many seniors who have lived through decades of partnership or financial compromises find that embracing single life allows them to finally have control over their own financial destiny. For example, one elderly man shared, "After my partner passed away, I realized how much I was able to save by focusing on my own needs and goals. I no longer had to worry about budgeting for two or having to compromise on what to spend money on. It feels liberating to make financial decisions solely for myself." Furthermore, single seniors often have fewer financial obligations. No need to worry about supporting a partner or dealing with joint debts. This can reduce financial stress and provide a sense of security, knowing that your money is working for you and only you. Whether it's building savings for retirement or setting aside funds for healthcare, having that financial freedom can be a source of great peace. Being single doesn't just mean emotional independence. It means having the ability to manage your finances in a way that reflects your own values and aspirations, all without compromise. Key point 4. The joy of socializing on your own terms. One of the greatest joys of being single in old age is the ability to socialize on your own terms, without the need to accommodate a partner's preferences or schedule. Single seniors often find themselves embracing a social life that's more fulfilling and free from obligation. You can choose who you want to spend time with, when you want to spend it, and how. Whether that means connecting with longtime friends, meeting new people, or simply enjoying quiet time with yourself, there's no pressure to include a partner in every social gathering, and that autonomy makes a world of difference. Many older adults find that once they're single, their social lives become richer and more diverse. They can dedicate time to cultivating friendships with people who share their interests, whether it's joining a local book club, volunteering, or attending social events that align with their passions. Take, for example, an elderly woman who decided to get involved in a community garden project. She shared, "I always wanted to do something like this, but when I was with my partner, I couldn't prioritize it. Now I spend my afternoons in the garden with other seniors, and it's become one of the most fulfilling parts of my day. I feel more connected to my community and to myself." Single seniors often thrive in environments where they can connect with others who share similar experiences or values. Many enjoy the freedom to form deeper, more meaningful relationships that are not influenced by romantic ties. One elderly gentleman mentioned, "When I was married, I didn't realize how much time I spent doing things to please my spouse. Now I make sure to prioritize friendships that uplift me. I meet with a group of retirees every week to discuss history and current events, and those conversations bring me joy in a way I never experienced before." Socializing without the pressure of a partner means that seniors can also be more selective about their social circles, choosing to surround themselves with people who contribute positively to their well-being. Whether it's spending time with old friends or engaging with new people through activities, being single opens up opportunities to embrace social connections that are truly meaningful, allowing for personal growth and happiness. Key point 5. Less stress and drama. One of the most appealing aspects of being single as you grow older is the reduction in stress and drama that often comes with a relationship. In any long-term partnership, there can be disagreements, misunderstandings, and the emotional ups and downs that come with sharing your life with another person. But when you're single, you have the unique opportunity to live a more peaceful existence, free from the tension and emotional exhaustion that sometimes accompany relationships. For many seniors, this newfound sense of calm is one of the greatest gifts of aging solo. Being single also means you're no longer facing the challenges of caregiving, which can often be a significant source of stress in a relationship. In some cases, elderly people find themselves shouldering the responsibility of taking care of a partner who is ill or requires assistance with daily tasks. This can be physically and emotionally draining. When you're single, you have the freedom to focus on your own well-being without the added weight of being a caregiver. One elderly woman shared, "After my husband passed, I realized how much energy I had been putting into caregiving. Now, I have the space to focus on my own health and happiness, and it's made a huge difference in my mental clarity and peace of mind." Many seniors who choose single life report experiencing significant improvements in their mental health and a reduction in anxiety. Without the constant strain of relationship conflicts or the pressure of keeping someone else happy, there's more room for self-care and emotional healing. One elderly man mentioned, "Since becoming single, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I no longer have to worry about arguments or managing someone else's stress. My mental health has improved, and I have more energy to focus on my passions and enjoying life." The ability to live without the emotional turbulence of a relationship often leads to a greater sense of inner peace and stability. For many older adults, being single offers the opportunity to reset and live a life that feels lighter, with less stress and more emotional space to focus on what truly matters: your own happiness and well-being. Key point 6: more room for self-care and growth. Being single in old age often provides the freedom and space to focus on self-care and personal growth in ways that are more difficult to achieve when in a relationship. Without the constant demands of a partner's needs, you can finally prioritize your own well-being without feeling guilty or torn between obligations. Whether it's dedicating time to your physical health, mental clarity, or emotional balance, being single allows you to take the time you need for yourself. Many seniors have shared how they've used their single years to focus on exercise routines, meditation practices, or simply making time for hobbies that bring them joy. One elderly woman mentioned, "After my spouse passed, I realized how much I had neglected myself over the years. Now I'm able to dedicate time to yoga, take long walks in the park, and read books I've always wanted to get into. I feel more connected to myself than I have in years." This kind of self-care can significantly improve both physical and emotional health, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Being single also opens the door for continued personal growth. You can take up new challenges and experiences without the constraints of someone else's expectations or preferences. Whether it's learning a new language, taking a painting class, or traveling to places you've always dreamed of, being on your own means you have the freedom to follow your own path. One elderly man shared, "I always wanted to learn how to play the piano but never had the time when I was in a relationship. Now I've taken up lessons and I feel like I'm growing in ways I never imagined." Without the distractions of constantly balancing a relationship, you can devote more energy to discovering new things about yourself and the world around you. Whether it's deepening your spiritual practices, engaging in creative endeavors, or simply allowing yourself the luxury of downtime to reflect and recharge, the single life gives you the space to grow in ways that suit your unique desires. For many seniors, this period of self-care and growth is one of the most enriching aspects of being single, proving that the golden years can be a time of renewal, exploration, and personal transformation. Key point 7. Embracing solitude as a path to inner peace. Solitude isn't about loneliness. Rather, it's about finding comfort and joy in your own company. For many older adults, embracing solitude leads to a deeper connection with themselves, providing space for reflection, spiritual growth, and a sense of calm that is hard to come by in a busy, partnered life. By spending time alone, seniors can discover more about their true desires, passions, and values, which can lead to a profound sense of fulfillment. Many seniors who have embraced solitude share how it has brought them a sense of peace they never thought possible. One elderly woman said, "After years of raising children and being in relationships, I finally had time to myself. I've started meditating regularly, spending time in nature, and really learning to appreciate my own presence. I've never felt more at peace with myself." This kind of inner peace doesn't come from external validation or relationships. It comes from being fully present with yourself and embracing the silence and solitude that can foster spiritual and emotional growth. For others, solitude offers a space to deepen their spiritual practices. Being alone allows for the freedom to engage in prayer, meditation, or reflection without distractions. One elderly man shared, "I used to be so caught up in caring for others that I didn't have time to nurture my own spirituality. Now, I spend time each day reflecting, praying, and finding meaning in the stillness. It's like I've found a deeper connection with life and with God." By embracing solitude, many seniors report feeling a sense of freedom and joy they hadn't experienced in years. Without the need to constantly please others or fulfill relationship obligations, they've found that they can live a more content and meaningful life, deeply connected to their own sense of purpose. For older adults, solitude is not something to fear. It is an opportunity to grow, heal, and reconnect with the peace that lies within. Conclusion. So, as we've explored today, being single in your later years can bring a host of unexpected benefits, from greater freedom and personal growth to emotional resilience and inner peace. By embracing solitude, seniors have the chance to live life on their own terms, creating a fulfilling and peaceful journey without the pressure of relationship obligations. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, please leave a comment below. Whether you're someone who's embraced single life or just considering it, drop a 9 if you agree with the benefits of single life, or a 0 if you think you'd still prefer having a partner. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos. See you next time.